I'm Scarlett.
And I'm Corinne.
And welcome back to Spartan Spotlight. Today we're going to talk about many things.
But first we're going to talk about caffeine.
How many energy drinks do you drink a day?
Recently, not a lot, but I used to drink about 2 a day.
2 to 3.
2.
Usually like once.
Like 1.
What's your name?
Elena Anderson.
How many energy drinks do you consume daily?
0.
Like 1.
1 to 2.
Like 2 or 3.
Like 1.
1. What's your favorite?
Red Bull. Probably Lotus.
Monster, the white Monster.
What's your favorite flavor?
I like the coconut Red Bulls.
Nice.
A Red Bull.
Probably Celsius.
Red Bull.
Celsius.
Monster.
Thank you.
Wow, that was really interesting. Corinne, what's your favorite caffeinated drink?
My favorite energy drink is Pink Slush Alani.
Now we're going to take a look at one of our very own teachers who did rodeo.
I wonder who it is.
Hi, I'm Mr. Femright, teacher here at Stanwood High School. Some kids found out that I used to rodeo back in the day. First started off with going to rodeos. I was a freshman, my brother was a senior, and you always do what your older sibling does. And so he was going to these rodeos, and so I tagged along with him. I started out calf roping, and then got to all these rodeos and I saw these guys getting bucked off bareback riding horses. And so I'm like, I can also get bucked off a horse, not a problem. So I went to the first rodeo and actually ended up winning the first rodeo, my first horse. In high school, I ended up 13th in the nation for the high school finals, rodeo, national finals. And then I went to college. I got fortunate enough to get a college scholarship, and I rode bareback horses for Walla Walla Community College and transferred over to Lewis and Clark State College. And my claim to fame was I was regional champion for bareback riding. I was second in the all-around for bareback riding and calf roping, and 13th in the nation in college as well, my junior year. And then my senior year, I actually got an injury right before the national finals, and so wasn't able to use my right leg, and I still ended up 23rd in the nation that year. Went on after college, and I did the pro rodeo. I did the NPRA rodeos and the Pro West rodeos. And so I was actually 23, 24. I ended up winning both associations 2 years in a row. Yeah, I've had students in the past that found out I rodeoed, and I've actually helped some students out and kind of showed them the techniques for riding bareback horses. They've actually competed in several rodeos, and pretty successful actually. And so they've gone on to get their own gear after they borrowed mine, and went on to rodeo kind of throughout. And I've also set up some students for some summer rodeo competitions as well. So there's a lot to actually compete against. There's the Pro West, there's the NPRA, there's the Junior Rodeo Association as well for high schoolers. So there's a lot of opportunities for rodeo out there for people looking for it.
Wow, that was really intriguing. Thank you, Mr. Femright. Now we're going to look at something a little more serious.
Vaping.
All right, my name's Gary. I am the school security officer here at the high school, and I've caught numerous students vaping. It's typically in the bathrooms. So me, along with Deputy McCurry, along with most of the administrators, randomly will check bathrooms to try to deter vaping, because it's quite a problem we have here on campus. So I don't have an exact number, but it's been numerous students that we caught and have given consequences to. So what I would say to students that are struggling with vaping, because it is a struggle, and I know that a lot of the reasons I get when I find people vaping, it's a coping mechanism for many students. It helps them get through the day, relieve some stress. Unfortunately, it actually causes more stress and anxiety than it relieves. So I think most of you know the risk factors. It's very addictive. Causes lung issues, causes some cancer issues, it harms brain development. You guys have heard all this before. But I also know that it's very addictive. The good news is, if you quit now and quit early, those damages that might already be done to your lungs or whatever can be reversed. I know it's difficult to quit when you're addicted to something. So I would say, call your doctor and form a quitting plan. Also, if you look over here, 1-800-QUIT-NOW. That's an easy number to remember. 1-800-QUIT-NOW. I also have call your doctor and create a quit plan. You'll come up with a plan to put your focus elsewhere so that you're not addicted to the vape. So I know it's hard. The last thing I will say is ultimately you have to make the choice to vape or not to vape. We would appreciate it if you make the choice to vape that you did it away from campus. Don't do it here. Do it on your own time. But ultimately what we want you to do is quit. That's all I have to say on it.
If you vape, you are 3 times more likely to start smoking cigarettes.
So if you're gonna smoke, smoke your salmon.
That was a good one, Scarlett.
Bye. See you next time on Spartan Spotlight.